Hello everyone, my name is Isaac Wekesa of admission 105124 stock 22, and here is a report of our industrial visit to Mombasa. Industrial visits provide students with real-world exposure and practical insights beyond theoretical knowledge. They bridge the gap between academic studies and operational practices in industries, providing learners with a clear understanding, expectations, technologicals, and procedures of the industries. Being part of our academic program, we had a privilege to visit various industrial establishments that are aligned with our field of study. These places include Associated Vehicle Assemblers located in Miritini, Kenya Pipeline Company, Mombasa Cement Limited, Kenya Ports Authority, African Marine and General Engineering Company Limited, and finally Brolo Kenya Limited. This report outlines a comprehensive account of the trip, observations made at each company, technological practices observed, safety protocols, ICT integration, challenges, and recommendations. Let's begin with the AVA, that is Associated Vehicle Assembler. This is a vehicle assembling company established in 1975 and began its operations in 1977 by assembling a Toyota Hilux, and then it has expanded to assembling other vehicles like Isuzu, Mercedes-Benz, among other brands, so making it to be the largest vehicle assembler in Kenya. So there are various observations that we made during our visit there, and this was how the vehicles were being assembled, and this involves various multi-assembly lines, which involves the trim line, the chassis line, and the end of line. Trim line deals with the installation of interior parts of the vehicle, like the seats, the dashboard, among others. The chassis line involves the installation of the exterior and undercarriage parts of the vehicle, for example, the suspension system, the engine, among others. The end of line, that is where the vehicle is tested and to ensure that it is operational before it is allowed to go out into the market. So there are various safety protocols that we observed while there. This involves wearing of appropriate protective gears like masks, gloves, helmets, and even the overalls. We also saw various safety regulations like regular training of the workers to ensure that the risks are minimized and identify any defects while doing their assembling process. So ICT there was utilized in monitoring the engine system of the vehicle and ensuring that each vehicle that has been assembled meets the required standards. Vehicle assemblers intends to increase its manufacturing and also establish local production of electric vehicles. We were also privileged to visit Mombasa Limited Company, and this company was established in 2007 and operates under the Nyumba brand. It mainly deals with the production of clinker and cement for construction purposes. The key observations there were the sourcing of raw materials such as limestone, the gypsum, the iron ore, and the shell. So limestone was manufactured or obtained directly through open cast mining in the fields, in the company's fields. Shell was also obtained from the company in Athi River, and iron ore was outsourced together with the gypsum which were imported from other areas. Processes involved were clinker production and cement production. In clinker production, limestone, shell, and iron ore were grounded using millers, mixed and burned in a kiln using charcoal as fuel in order to produce clinker. In cement production, the clinker was mixed with gypsum and pozzolana in a cement mill and ground to produce the cement final product. Safety and healthy protocols observed were regular training of its workers, wearing of appropriate protective gears, maintenance and inspection to ensure that there were less risks during the operations. ICT was utilized in the automation processes like the clinker production and also cement production. It was also used in communication purposes to ensure that the company expands its network with its customers. Another company that we visited was the Kenya Pipeline Company. This is a company owned by the Kenyan government, established in 1973 and commenced its operations in 1978 by focusing on transporting petroleum products from the Kenyan coast to other parts of the country via a pipe. The main objective of KPC is to provide an efficient, reliable, and cost-effective means of transporting petroleum products. While there, we observed various activities such as receiving, storage, and dispensation of the petroleum products through the pipes. So KPC majorly conducts laboratory activities to ensure the quality of the products and utilizes ICT tools to monitor and detect any leakages during product distribution. We visited Brolo Limited Kenya, which is a manufacturing company that deals with the production of steel pipes and tubes for various industrial applications. It utilizes CNC and galvanizing lines in the production process. Safety measures and health protocols were the key factors in the company. Another firm that we visited is African Marine and General Engineering Limited. This is a leading Kenyan marine engineering firm that was established in 1928. It mainly focuses on shipbuilding, repair, specialized services, and dry docking. In shipbuilding, it involves construction of various types of vessels like for cargo, ferry, and even for motorboat. In ship repairing, it offers maintenance services to ensure that the ship is operational and seaworthy. In dry docking, it allows for proper inspection to ensure that the ship is in good conditions and in operation mode. ICT is utilized in communication and also in remote controlling of ship during its operation. Safety protocols are observed to ensure that the workers and also the users of the ship are in safety, like wearing of the life jackets and also observations of safety measures during the service period. We winded up our trip by visiting the Kenya Ports Authority, which was established in 1978 and is responsible for developing, maintaining and regulating all the seaports and inland waterways in Kenya. Its main activities is ferry services, marine operations and cargo handling. During our visits to the industrial sectors of the companies, we experienced various challenges like limited access to the restricted areas due to possible risks and accidents that might occur. So this limited our understanding of how various operations were actually being done. Like a visit to Mombasa Cement Limited, we were not allowed to enter near the machines, so we were just allowed to observe from the vehicle, and this limited our understanding of actually how the clinkerization process is carried out to ensure that the final cement product is produced. We also experienced communication barriers in the places where there were noises due to the machines. In conclusion, I would like to say that the industrial trip has really helped me so much, and it has helped me to gain the insights into various technological practices that are carried out in the industries, the how safety protocols are observed, and even how the industries are organized and managed, and the real operations in each and every company that we visited. So this was a nice experience, and I would say that I really enjoyed even boarding the ferry at Likoni. And to me, as a student, I just want to say thank you, and to the management of the head department and Moi at large. God bless you. Goodbye.